I'm Chef Corey. Welcome to the Toss and Burn Kitchen. I'm alongside my friend Delano. What's up, Delano?
What's up, man? How y'all doing today?
Today we're gonna make let me start you off with a sorrel drink.
All right,
Since
excellent.
you got your family roots is kind of descending from Jamaica, right?
Right, my father is from St. Elizabeth Parish in West Indies, Jamaica, and grew up drinking a lot of sorrel that my grandmother made. I'd watch her steep it over a pot for hours and add the ginger and the sugar, and it was always an amazing treat. I really appreciate it.
Cool, we're gonna make you some. And up in front of you, I assembled some of the ingredients that I put inside of here. One of the extra ingredients that I put in here was the star anise, which has a little licorice taste to it, licorice flavor. And I know you. Oops, it's hot. It is right.
Thank you.
But this is star anise. So I added a little bit of that to it, kind of give it a different kick.
Man, that's good.
So you big on house music? What is it
Love
about
house
house music that you like? And how did all the house music stuff start?
Well, I grew up in Atlanta, and dance culture was always a big part of going to a party. We used to form a circle, and we would do, a lot of old school dances, bankhead bounce, ragtop, things of that nature. And as I, grew up in that culture and discovered other types of music, house music was something that I could easily dance to. And I would go out to different clubs and support local DJs out here, all of the House in the Park guys. And after just grooving with other dancers, I picked up steps and, made things my own and added a little bit of a little b-boy hip hop culture to it. And, now I've kind of got my own unique style of dancing.
That's what's up. We got House in the Park coming up too, so I know you're gonna be at that event.
Oh, for sure. And if you don't know, go and get your tickets this year. Throw them a few dollars. And shameless plug for the House in the Park. But every year it's a wonderful event, and it's just unbelievable vibe, music. It's hot under those canopies, but man, it is so intense and beautiful.
Cool. So what I'm gonna do, I know you got the sorrel going on there. I got these oysters right here. Oyster mushrooms, actually. And what I want to do, I'm gonna make some fried oyster mushrooms.
Okay.
But before I do that, I want to make a sauce. I'm gonna make a little sauce with this tahini. I'm gonna go in with a little tahini.
So I hear you say tahini. Give me a little bit of background on this tahini.
Well, tahini, all it is sesame seeds, grind sesame seeds.
Okay.
And it makes like a little paste after you grind them up. Kind of tastes like peanut butter, actually.
Okay.
And I like Asian flavors, so
Okay.
I like to incorporate a little bit of Asian, flavors into just about all my dishes that I make because I like it so much. Which is kind of symbolic of Caribbean a little bit. Some of the ingredients that are in Caribbean food are in Asian food also.
Dig it.
So I'm gonna go in with a little sesame oil, some tamari sauce.
I had a tamari. All right.
It's like a Japanese form of soy sauce,
Okay. Cool.
except it don't have as much wheat in it. So a little bit of lime juice, fresh cilantro, and a little piece of garlic I'll put in there, and some agave. And my spices, a little cayenne pepper, some ground ginger, and some coriander I'm gonna put in there. Give it another little kick. And of course, this gets blended up. Making a mess here. Like that. And what it just makes like a little creamy little butter out of it, a little dipping sauce. I'm gonna add the coconut milk.
Gotta add a coconut milk. Definitely made me think of the islands.
Yep. I need a little more. That tahini's kind of thick.
A lot of people may not be familiar with oyster mushrooms. When you get a second piece,
Actually, this is like my third time using oyster mushrooms. I tried them a few weeks ago, and I fell in love with them because I didn't want to eat chicken for like a week, so I chose to make a version of chicken. And I just wanted it to look like chicken.
Okay.
And when you fry these with the batters, it actually looks just like fried chicken.
Okay.
So you'll see in a second.
Okay.
Once we get to that point. But that's the that's it right there. Oh yeah. I'll let you taste that.
oh man, yeah.
See how creamy and silky that is?
Mm.
That's what you want. And that's a little dipping sauce. Tahini dipping sauce. You wanna try that?
All right, cool, thanks.
And actually, I already got a version that's done, so this will be back up for later if you want to eat some more of it.
It really does taste a lot like peanut butter. It's kind of interesting, you know.
And
All
I'm gonna get
flavors.
into the oyster mushrooms. So what I've done, I made a wet batter here, and I have dry ingredients here. So it's spelt flour, which is a real healthy flour. Kamut flour, very healthy flour, made from the kamut grain.
Okay.
And coriander. I put onion powder in there, garlic powder, black pepper, and salt.
Now with the kamut, you were saying that was like Egyptian based?
Well, yeah, I did some research on it, and it's based on ancient Egyptian grain
what's
called
up.
kamut. And
Awesome.
it's nutrient dense,
Okay.
meaning that you're getting a lot of health properties from it when
Okay.
you eat it. So, and for me, I eat for my blood type, so carbs are not good for my blood. So I try to eat the healthiest version of the most beneficial or neutral grains that I possibly can. So
Okay.
kamut and spelt works good for my gut.
Okay.
So what do? We take the oyster mushrooms and put them inside of the wet batter. Well, we'll swap those. And this is an oyster mushroom. You see how fancy it look? I like the way it look. And this is gonna give you the texture of fried chicken after you fry it. So we take it and just kind of mix it in there.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna use my hands. No, I'll use the tongs. So you're gonna go wet to dry. And the dry ingredients have a little bit of all these spices in it also, but it's
Okay.
evenly distributed.
Okay.
Because you don't want pockets of too much coriander here or too much five spice here.
Okay.
So you want to kind of evenly distribute it throughout the whole process. So I would just kind of take them out of the wet, put them in the dry, and we're gonna fry them.
Wet, dry, and fry. All right, cool.
So tell me a little bit more about the garage, man.
Oh man, great question. The garage was a party that helped to start with some friends of mine down in St. Augustine, Florida. I went down there for grad school. I was pursuing a doctorate in physical therapy, and had the very unique privilege of making some friends from the neighborhood while I was in school. I would take some study breaks and met these 4 other amazing individuals. All of them were creative. Billy Cohane from Boston, he's an Italian cat. Dorian Lopez from East Los Angeles. His girlfriend Grace Bio, her brother Leo Bio, and Grace and Leo, both visual artists. Dorian's a percussionist. And we were we met up, and through our mutual love of house music, we ended up just throwing an amazing underground party for about 3 years.
Great.
And had a unique privilege of inviting some really notable DJs out there. Shout outs to Roy Davis Jr., Master Kev, Cozy Sean, Rich Medina. They all came and blessed our stage at one time or another. Leonard Remix Roy, and came out and blessed our DJ booth at one time or another. And we just really did it right for house music in the underground, the garage, Paradise Garage, warehouse type of flavor. Real sweatbox environment. It was beautiful.
Love that sweatbox environment.
Oh yeah.
I remember back in the day when we was listening to house music back in the 90s. I'm sure it probably was around before then, was it?
Oh, absolutely. You know, house is like the stepson or stepdaughter of disco music. So we're talking Donna Summer era, 70s going into the 80s. And, you know, a lot of DJs would, at that time in Chicago, would extend some of those disco edits out and turn them into dance tracks by extending certain parts of the song, loops and vamps and the choruses. They created another type of dance music that was akin to people dancing and keeping the vibe going.
Cool.
Cats like Larry Levan really created club and DJ culture with keeping the mix going all night long. So we just tried to do justice to those pioneers and keep the party going, all for the love of house music, you know?
Beautiful, man. Give it up for house music because I love it too. So as you can see, this looks like fried chicken, man.
It does.
Like chicken nuggets almost. Let me get another song out.
But that's a great alternative for those who are, you know, not eating meat right now.
And I'm frying it in grapeseed oil with a little canola, so you're definitely getting some health benefits.
That's great. So if you are a veggie-saurus, this is a great way to substitute chicken.
Beautiful way to do it. I mean, the oyster mushrooms, they're thick and plump, but they're tender.
Okay.
So you don't have to worry about them being dry and hard. I like them.
Sounds like a good dance partner, you know?
Let me get ready to take these out.
Yeah, those look good.
Yeah, a few more minutes on there. And cast iron skillet's gonna lock in them flavors real good anyway, so you're not missing anything in the flavor category, that's for sure. You gotta really control the heat though on these cast iron skillets, so they can get real hot on you. But I seem to have them under control. I'll be taking these out in another minute or so.
Cool, where are you from originally?
I'm from College Park, Georgia, actually.
Hey, right here.
And I was thoroughly impressed to find out that you was from Southside too.
That's right, Southwest Atlanta, Ben Hill, Greenbrier area.
Yeah.
My folks still live out there, so definitely born and bred like yourself.
Woodland High School, you said?
Woodward Academy. I had that privilege of going to a Woodward Academy over in College Park, matter of fact, and did their whole program, and gave me a lot to work with. Good foundation. Good foundation.
Beautiful.
Man, those look good.
Yeah, I'm about to take them out. I'm about to eat some of them now. Want to help me?
Sure, I'll hold the plate for you.
Thank you.
These do look like chicken.
Yeah. What I'm going to do, we're going to put them on that platter in the back.
Okay.
And the dipping sauce is already ready to go. A little garnishment with a little fresh cilantro, a little Himalayan sea salt on it. All right.
Man, that looks awesome.
Let's indulge in a couple of those. You ready to taste some?
Go right in, huh? All right, excellent.
Tell me what y'all think. It's just a starter. And we got the sorrel for your grandmother, Jamaican. We got some fried oyster mushrooms, made with a little Asian flair, and a spicy tahini sauce, dipping sauce. When we come back, we're gonna get into some more Oriental noodle salad, and we'll get into some salmon.
All right. Man, these are good.